Put a ring on it. Season 1, episode 4 or 5, girl. I don't know which episode this is, but one thing I do know, Shay, she crazy. I don't know if she's crazy. Something is wrong with her. She has more than one or two screws missing or loose. It must be about 4 or 5. I don't know if the girl is taking something. I don't know if she didn't take her meds. But one thing I do know, something's wrong with her. How you gonna tell the man that you've been shacking up with that when his son come to visit, then he needs to take the child to an Airbnb? Girl, I couldn't believe it. My mouth hit the floor. I still can't find some of my teeth. I'm so shocked that she would tell the man that. Can y'all believe that? Girl, I said no, she didn't. And everybody in the room, their face was like, oh, girl. Mm, mm. Welcome back to Church Girls Want to Get Married To. My name is Ginger. I got my robe on because I'm about to go take a nap. I'm tired. Virtual school is beating my behind. Okay, and then I took my braids out last night. My little boy gonna tell me I look like a clown. I say I do. I said, I know I don't. He said, Mommy, you do look like the clown. You look like the McDonald's clown. The crazy thing, I went and looked in the mirror and I did look like the clown. So I put a little butterfly in here now, but he's sleeping. He didn't see it yet. He is sleeping. Let me tell you about kids. Okay, kids will tell you the truth. This is why, ladies, you should not date a man that has children if you are not ready for everything that it comes with. Shay has been knowing Michael for 6.5 years. They've dated on and off. They were friends for 2 years. They dated on and off. They've been living together for 1.5 years. That means Shay has been aware of Michael's son, Zion, who is 12 years old, for 6 years. And apparently Michael have an arrangement with the mama that while the boy is in grade school, he stays with her, but once he goes to high school, he comes and live with him because, teenagers, they need their dads. Little boys and girls need their parents. But I think that's an excellent arrangement. Shay is going to say, he can't come live with us. And Michael's like, well, that's going to be a deal breaker. And then in the group setting with Dr. Nicole, Michael, and she gonna say, well, he could go get an Airbnb with him. And Dr. Nicole and everybody, including me, was like, what? An Airbnb? She was like, yeah, he could go get an Airbnb with him. And when I'm ready, I'll be a part of it, but he can't come here. She's 27, 28. I kid you not. Shay acts like my 5-year-old. Because for my 5-year-old, it's all about him and what he wants and what he needs. When you eating a chip, you don't want to share. Mommy, sharing is caring. He eating something. Michael, can I have some? No, it's mine. I remember, y'all, that little boy ran upstairs. I took one little baby grape. He was about 2.5. He ran upstairs screaming, Daddy! Mind you, still nursing him. I ran upstairs. I said, let me tell you something. I carried you in my belly for 10 months, and you still in my shirt. And nursed that boy until he was 4.5 years. And he gonna run upstairs about one grape crying. But when you're eating, he wants it. Oh, Mommy, Karen is sharing. And Shay just reminds me of little toddlers. It's all about what she wants. She don't care about anybody else. She's ready to get married and get married now. She wants to be engaged this year. She wants to be married next year. And the boy can't come live with his daddy. He can come visit, but he has to take his child, to an Airbnb. He can't bring him in. And I'm like, What world is Shay living into? And ladies, this is what I mean about dating. My book. Let me see. Do I have clothes on? Oh, there I got my robe on. My book, 23 Types of Guys You Might Meet. Dating this is what I keep telling y'all. Stop meeting these men and jumping in relationships with them. Dating is about gathering the data so that you can make an informed decision about this man you are dating, spending time with. This is why it is important for you to know exactly what you want. So when you're dating, if this man is not what you want, you don't need to spend time trying to make him into what you want, because you will end up being the naked wife, available also on Amazon. And then I have a new book coming out, talk about not wasting time with boyfriends if you want to be a wife. Okay. Excuse me. But before that, I have my Thanksgiving book that's running late, but that's going to be coming out hopefully in the next week or two. So, ladies, listen. If you are dating a man with children, I want you to calculate in your head that 50%, there's a 50% possibility that that child or children might have to come live with you. Because guess what happens if mama dies? Guess where the kids are going? To your house. You're going to become mama. You're going to be taking care of them. You're going to be running to the doctors and doing the shots and the homeworks and the periods and dealing with the drama and dealing with the kids and dealing with their mouth. My 5-year-old told me, Mommy, you look like the clown. The funny thing is, I looked at myself. I posted a picture. I was like, I do look like the clown, because all of my hair was coming down in my face. Okay, maybe when I wash it, I didn't wash it. I just took the braids out and then twisted it up. Maybe when I wash it and it's more bouncy, it will look different. But I did look like a lion. It's being my little boy's real honest. So, ladies, if you don't want to take care of his kids, don't date him. Why is Shay wasting time dating Michael with a child who apparently the arrangement is he's going to come live with me when he's in high school? This is why you need to know what you want and talk about everything. And guys, if you have children, you need to know that if the mama has them, there is a 50% chance that that kid might have to come live with you and your new woman. So what is she saying about your child? Ladies and men are more open to taking women with children than women are more open to take men with children, because as women we're taking care of the kids. Okay, the men, they just pay the bills or whatever. You need to calculate. If you can't take those children, my woman, and love them and take care of them as your own, don't date a man with kids. Shay talked about, well, I don't know the love between a parent and a child. You don't know the love, but you know how you love your mama. You don't have any kids. None of your girlfriends, none of your friends, your coworker have kids that you just adore. Right? Everybody love and adore my children. Everybody know my kid's name. How's Lexi and Michael? They call my little boy Mr. President. And I know their kid's name. And I ask about them every time. How's the kids? Girl, you driving down the, hey, so, how's are you good? Okay. Even my male coworkers. When we stop, we talk about it. I was just talking to one of my coworkers, male coworkers, the other day. I was asking about his son, and he was asking me about little Michael. So you want to tell me Shay don't have any friends in her life that you know that you like their kids? You have not thought about, there is a possibility that this child will come live with me, and since Michael has this arrangement with the mom's mom, what you thought he was gonna do? He was gonna rent an apartment and put the 12-year-old in the apartment? Shay, I don't understand. I don't understand it. And this is why I think Shay and Michael, first of all the couples need to break up. Shay and Michael need to break up. Hollywood and Ashley need to break up. Ulysses and the other one, they need to break up. And these Tamika and Vince, I don't even know why they're together. They need to break up. But ladies, I just want to come on here really quick before I go take my nap, my beauty nap. Know what you want and date accordingly. If you don't want, if you're not going to take care of those kids, because kids will remember how you treat, they will never forget how you treat them. Okay? If you don't want to take care of those kids, you need to walk away from a man that has kids. Don't date men that has children. Men, don't date women that has children. And again, it's easier for a man to take a woman with kids because she's going to be taking care of the kids. It's harder for a woman to take men with the kids because the woman is going to end up taking care of the kids. I told you, my dad told me this man got 5 kids to ask about me. I said, for what? Who's going to take care of his 5 kids? Not me. He's divorced. And he would have to be a multi-millionaire in order to provide a good life for us. Because, I don't believe in being broke, busted, and disgusted. Okay, living in the hood, in the slums. If he had 5 kids, he would have to be a multi-millionaire that he can provide a good life for all of us, including my one, plus the 1 or 2 I want to have, give us a good inheritance, send them to good schools. So no, I'm not interested because who's going to take care of his 5 kids? Not me, plus my 1. Plus I want to have 2 more. And not me, girl. I'm not doing that. How do you go out with the man? For what? I'm not taking care of his 5 kids. And of course, I had 1 child. I was open to dating a man with 1 child. My preference was a man that has none. But if I met a good guy that was a good father that had one good kid, then fine. But I wasn't, no, child. Because, I don't put up with foolishness, child. I can't. I don't deal with bad attitudes, stinky attitudes, bad behavior. I can't deal with it, okay? And I don't want to be on the TV. So it's just best for me to take a man with no kids. However, if he was a good kid, man with a good child, not that kids are bad, I, be interested. And of course, when they were younger, if you meet a man with a 2 or 3 year old, you can groom that child. You can raise the child. Once they're like 10, 11, forget it, child. They're gone. They're gone. They're gone. They're gone. But I just want you ladies to know that if he has a child that's living with the mama, God forbid something happened to the mama, guess where the kid is coming? To your house. So if you're not open to taking care of his child or children and loving them almost as much as you love your own, because I don't believe, people say, I don't know. Let me just say, I just know that my daughter's 26 and I'll take snot out of her nose still. I don't think I can do that to somebody else's 26-year-old child. I don't know. Okay? Think about it. If he has a child or children and you're not willing to take care of them, don't date him. Drop, run, goodbye. Because nobody likes for their children to be mistreated. You can't mistreat that man's child and don't think he's not going to be resentful towards you. No, don't do it, girl. And I'm not judging you. Judge, I don't like the word because it's overused and it's abused. I think Shay, she's 27. She's in a good place to move on and find or meet a man who wants to be married and does not have children. She is trying to make Michael into the man she wants, and he is not it. And she needs to move along. That's what dating is all about. This is why I keep telling y'all, stop meeting these men and jumping in full-out-fledged relationships with them. No, gather the data. He has a kid. Oh, can't come live with me. Bye. Always calculate that. All right, babies, I'm going to run. I absolutely love and adore you. Remember, my books are available on Amazon. Now, I see that you guys are buying the book, but I'm not seeing our reviews. I need the reviews because Amazon, I notice, is starting to um, share my books, but I need reviews. A lot of you guys are buying. Christmas is coming. I'm going to have a sale, especially with my new books coming out, but I need reviews. You could do 2 reviews. You know, if you start reading something, hit you, leave a review, okay? And also The Naked Wife, and of course In Christ I Am, and of course my other books, and a journal coming out very soon. And if you're a member here, you will get the book. The journal is not included in the thing here because again, it's just a write-in thing. But I don't have journals included. I just have my books. All right, I'm gonna run. I love you. Let me know what you think about Shay, and then I'm gonna come back and just talk about the couples. But I was just thinking something wrong with her. Something wrong, child. Maybe she didn't take her medicine. Maybe she depressed or she going through something. I don't know. I don't know. Something wrong. Something not right with Shay, man. Something not right with Shay, man. How she gonna tell the man say she don't want the man picking if he come live her the house to take the picking go a B&B or B&B. How you gonna tell the man so? Me not understand her. Me not understand how she gonna tell the man say, oh, you can't go Airbnb. What kind of foolishness that they sitting there? Lord Jesus, missus. Me no know, bruh. She crazy. She mad. She no. Crack my old self from speaking Jamaican. She mad. Sitting around with her. I love you, babes. Let me know what you think. Remember to watch my other videos, okay? I stayed up Friday night and I have not gotten a lot of views on that, and you know I don't like that. Let me check the views. Or else I'm not staying up no late Friday night, missing no sleep no more. The views are not on the videos when I stayed up. I'm not staying up, baby. I'm not missing sleep. If I'm gonna miss sleep, y'all got to make it worth my while. 1,200 views? No, ma'am. I shall go to sleep. I shall go to sleep. Love you. Talk to you later. Bye. Mwah. Remember my other channel, Study the Bible in 1 year. Subscribe to. I love you. Bye.